Ryan, yes. Haifu, yes. Your reason is yes or what? So okay lah, still look fresh up. Okay. Okay, let's start our tutorial. Have you tried out your tutorials? I hope that you don't not seem like just now the students, the group 3 students, they are not well prepared. Let me share the screen first. I'm also very sleepy because I also sleep late, yes, last night. Okay, recording this. Let's read this.
This call is now being recorded.
Benar. Tutorial 2. Okay, let's share the screen first. Try again. I can't start right now. Open. Stop recording. Yes, recording already. Okay. Last week where we stopped. Okay, let's start. Can I have Annas? Annas, can you do number 1? Is it Annas? Oh, no, this is group 4. See wrong. Name this. Brian. Brian, do number 1 first.
C.
Read the questions.
Given sequences to the accounting process in no particular order: year-end adjustment and closing of accounts, trial balance, ledger accounting, collecting source document, journalizing, preparation of financial statement. The accounting process is correctly illustrated by C.
C is what? The first one is? What?
Collecting source document.
All right.
And following by ledger accounting, journalizing.
No. After you get the source document, remember last week we had learned the book of prime entry. After we have collecting the source document, let's say the invoice, sales invoice, we go to where first? We do not ledger account means T account. We will not directly debit to the T account. We will go to the book of prime entry. Remember the sales journal, purchase journal, return journal, all this. This is called what? This is called journalizing. Okay, so the second one is journalizing. Okay, so journalizing means to say you have to decide, okay, what transaction to enter into which book of prime entry. Okay, how many book of prime entry we have, Ryan?
7.
Yeah, altogether got 7. Okay, which category of 5? There are 5 journals and 2 books. Okay, which are the 5 journals?
Journal.
Sales
journal. And then
sales
return journal.
Okay, and then
purchase journal and purchase return journal.
Okay, and then one more is the last. If anything cannot go in, you go to this called your in Basel you call journal arm, right? In English we call general journal. Okay, general journals. And there's 2 books you will record. One is what?
Cash book.
Yeah, buku tunai cash book, and the other one is the buku tunai what tunai runcit is it? It's called petty cash book. Petty cash book. Okay,
Petty.
so these are the seven books, book of prime entry. Okay, so this week onward we will learn one by one. Okay, tomorrow we will learn sales and return journal, and then followed by the purchase journals, and then cash book, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we will learn these seven book of prime entry in the subsequent lectures. All right. So this is number 2. After you get the source document, then you will have to enter this to the first book first. This book do not have double entry. There you just enter only. Okay. So after that, you do what? After you have the journal book, then you post a double entry. Okay, post a double entry through the T account. So the number 3 is this one, ledger account. Okay, after you have ledger account, after you post in the double entry, what is the next, Ryan?
Trial balance.
Yeah, okay. So after you put the double entry at the month end, you will close your ledger account and then post the closing balance to your trial balance. Okay, so this is the 4th one. Okay, trial balance. Okay, so trial balance is a checking point for you. So if your double entry is correct, the balance you transfer to your trial balance will be balanced. Okay, but if let's say your double entry is wrong, then when you post it to the trial balance, it may not be balanced. Okay, so then is identify that is there any double entry error or not. Okay, so if yes, then you have to go back and check. If no, then you can proceed. Okay, after trial balance, what you should do? Before we close off account, we have to check any at the month end or year end, we have to check any adjustment for accruals, prepayment. So what is that? So we have to go for adjustment and the closing of account. Okay, so this is the 5th one. We will adjust our accounts. Okay, or any adjustment or not. Okay, any prepayment, any item that we haven't picked up or not. Okay, so we pick up first, and then finally we will prepare the financial statement, the last one. So what is your answer? Answer is not C, but it's a
B.
Yeah, it's B. All right, it's B. All right. So here, the last one, the financial statement here. What are the financial statement they are referring here? In your course, we have two important financial statement we have to learn. Which one?
A statement of financial position.
Okay, statement of financial position, which is you will call it upper balance sheet in bahasa, I don't know. It's statement of upper area. Penyata apa?
Penyata pendudukan keuangan.
Pendudukan keuangan. Okay, so this is as of financial position, P. And the other one? Statement of
profit or loss.
Yeah, okay, you will learn these 2 statements. Actually, there are more, but at your level is only these 2 first. All right. Okay. So answer is B. All right. Next one. Guilian.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Guilian.
Which of the following is not a business transaction? D. Owner acquiring personal life insurance.
Okay, so business transaction, that means they must be relating all to the business. Okay, D is nothing to do with business, even though they are acquiring means buying insurance, but this insurance is not the business insurance but his own personal insurance. So in this case, even they use the business money to buy the insurance, this insurance will not be charged to insurance expense, but they charge it as what? They charge what account? If they buy this insurance for his own use, this is called what?
Drawing.
Yes, okay, then they will charge the drawings account. Okay, because it's nothing to do with the business. If they say that they're acquiring a business insurance, then this will go to insurance account. Okay, so we have to know whether the transaction is relating to business or not. All right, good. Number 3, Chin Eileen.
The main aim of accounting is to A. Calculate the profit or loss of the business.
Is it? You only want to know the company making profit and loss. That's it. The rest don't want to know. It's part of it, but it's not the main one. It's not the ultimate one. Okay, no. Give you one more chance.
B. Report the finance position.
You only want to report the financial positions. Financial position, that means here the financial position means to say you want to know what is the asset, what is the liability and equity only. One more chance. Two more. Which one? Why we want these two is objective, but why we want to know this? This is called what? Why we want to prepare financial statement? Why we want to prepare the statement of profit and loss? Why we want to prepare a financial position, statement of financial position?
C.
Yes, okay, because we want to know the information, the financial information to provide the financial information to the user. Okay, so of such information, what information? Okay, so financial information relating to the profit and loss of the company and also the financial position of the company. Okay, these two are the one that we want to prepare. And why we want to prepare these two? Because we want to find the information there for the user. Okay, for the user to make decision. Okay, so what's the point if no one to read your things? Okay, let's say you do the financial state position, but no one interest. So what's the purpose? It doesn't defeat the purpose, isn't it? So we do this is because the ultimate aim is to provide financial information to user. Okay, understand? Aling? Okay. So
Okay.
and keep proper record. Keep proper record is only a process. Okay, so just like why you want to go for dating? Why you want to find a boyfriend? Okay, the ultimate aim is to because you want to have a happy family, right? Not okay, not because you want to get married. It's just this is the ultimate aim. Okay, so this one like A, B, D is still a process. It's a process. Okay, but the ultimate aim is to provide financial information. Okay, so answer is C. All right, number 4, Jiao Hui.
Number 4, collect and use accounting information to review economic trend. Need accounting information of business to assess the tax payable. The sentence above best describe which user of accounting information. The answer is Donkey government.
Okay. Okay, so here they say the statement is they want this information. Okay, so the financial positions are the user. These are the user. Okay, so every user they have a different type of interest to know. Okay, for government most likely they want to know your tax. Okay, so they will want you to know your profit, then they will charge tax to you. Okay, so this is a statement. How about public? Public, why they want you to know the financial statement? What do you think? Let's say public, that means anybody like us. Okay, why we want to know this? Okay, normally we want to find this information from the company is we want to know more about the company. Okay, maybe I want to work for the company, so I will look for the financial statement. Okay, see whether this company is making profit or not before I apply my job. Okay, if they are every year also make a loss, then I don't want to join them. Okay, so public is this. Okay, there are many reasons. So business owner, so normally business owner is just a no one, just they want to know whether the business making profit or not. Okay, they are more on the profits. So that they want to know whether they should expand the business or close down the business or what. Okay, so manager of course they also want to know their profit, like the company profit, so that they whether they have bonus or not, or and they have increment or not. All right, so these are the reasons they want. All right. Good. Number 5. Okay, before number 5, I just share with you. Recently, government has imposed one tax to those company. Okay, impose one tax is called windfall tax. Do you know what is windfall tax? They are proposing to have this windfall tax. Windfall tax. Anyone have any idea what is windfall tax? Yes or no? Can't know don't know Okay, windfall tax in Chinese is called 暴利税 Okay, that means to say if the company suddenly make a lot of money, okay, then the government say, okay, I want to impose a very expensive tax to you. Okay, last time they want to impose this windfall tax to the glove company. Remember now, because last 2 years the glove 手套的公司 the glove okay, so they actually make a lot of profits, and the governments want them to pay more tax. Okay, normally company tax is only 26%, but they want them to impose it to increase to 30%. Okay, so after that they ding dong, after that is tak jadi lah. But now they put this windfall tax to bank to finance. Okay, because the government say, okay, now government's got problem of financial distress, so you make a lot of money, so you have to pay more tax to us. Okay, so this is one of the reasons. This is just for sharing, for your knowledge. All right. Okay. Okay, number five, Edmund.
Manufacturer or importers and resales to retailers in smaller quantities. The sentence above describe which type of business activities? B, wholesaling.
Okay, what it means by buy in bulks?
Buy in large quantity.
Very good. Okay, bulks mean large quantity. Okay, from the manufacturer and or imports. Okay, you import in or you buy from manufacturer and then you sell to retailer. Okay, in a smaller. So remember, wholesaler, the customer is retailer. Okay, so we will go for the wholesaling. Okay, very good. Okay, number six after Edwards is Eugene.
Effect on assets increase 4,000 ringgit, liabilities increase 4,000 ringgit, owner's equity no effect. Which one of the following transactions corresponds to the above effect? D. Borrow 4,000 ringgit from the bank on short-term basis for office use.
All right. So borrow money from banks for short-term basis for office use. Okay, for office use. So you borrow money. Okay, what you get in return? You borrow money. Okay, and let's say now you go to the bank. I want to borrow money. If a bank approve, so what you get? You get money, isn't it? The money is called what? Cash or? What the host already? Who's supposed to answer me?
Cash.
Yushan. If you borrow money from the bank, what you get?
Cash.
Cash. Cash is asset or liability?
Asset.
Cash is asset. Okay, so your asset is increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
Increase because you receive cash from bank, all right? So in return, you borrow money from the bank. So when you borrow money from bank, this is called what?
Liabilities.
Okay, liability is a big family. In what accounts? It's called loan. Okay, bank loan. Okay, to be exact, it's a bank loan. So bank loan is what? It's a liability. Okay, just like you mentioned already. Okay, understand? Now we're more on specific. I don't want to say as a liability, but more specific. So bank loan is a liability. Liability is increase or decrease?
Increase.
Increase because you owe bank more money. Okay, you owe bank had increased the liability to the bank. Okay, so this is but this one is nothing to affect your equity because you did not receive anything from your owner. Okay, so it meets the effects here. Okay, in asset increase, liability increase. Okay, this is a transaction, but this one no impact. The answer is D, donkey. Correct. Okay, very good. All right. Any question for this section 1? Anyone from you? Yes or no? Or any questions, any answers that you have already done it, but it's not correct, you can always ask. Okay? Anyone? No? No, then we move on to the question, section 2 already. Okay, section 2. Julia? Julia, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Can you do the first one?
Mode of business ownership for the SAM Aircon service is sole proprietorship,
Okay.
and for the type of business activity is retail.
Retail is you buy something, you have the physical goods one. You buy and then you sell. Retail is similar to wholesale, but wholesale you buy a lot, then you sell to reseller, okay, or retailer. Retailer is like those small business, like the small business, okay, they buy small, a little bit and then sell to the end user like us, okay. So do you think that SAM Aircon service is selling goods?
No,
They sell what?
service industry.
Yeah, it's a service industry. Okay, service. Okay, so remember there are 4 main modes of industry, which is the retail, wholesale, manufacturing, and service industry. These are the 4 main modes. So you have to know which one. All right. Okay, next one after Julia, Tai.
Clinic Dr. Zhang and Tan Rakan itu partnership general.
Partnership. Okay.
General. And then the business activity is service industry.
Okay, service industry, because they are selling consultation services. Okay, services. Okay. Good. Next one, Auntie Anne's bakery shop. 0. Zero.
Yes, miss. Bakery shop, sales partnership.
Auntie Anne is partnership. What make you think Auntie Anne is a partnership?
No.
Partnership is what? Partnership is this, you have need more than one person to partner together to do business. Auntie Anne's, I think it's only one person, isn't it?
Yeah. I see the wrong place. Number 3 is sales partnership.
Sales partnership, got such thing, meh? What is sales partnership? How many what is the type of mode of ownership? Okay, can anyone tell me what are the mode of partnerships we have?
No, source powers.
We have sole proprietorship, we have partnership, we have companies. Okay, these are the 3 main.
Sole proprietorship.
Okay, we have sole proprietorship. Okay.
Yeah.
Then bakery shop is what?
Service.
You know what is bakery shop or not?
Yeah, the cake.
So they sell cakes, isn't it? So cakes is a service or not?
Retail. Retail.
All right. It can be retail. Okay, so it can. There are 2 answers from it. Retail is when we assume Auntie Anne is just buy from the wholesale, the shops, and then we sell to the customer. Or alternatively, there is one more answer beside retail. Anyone can think about that? What if Auntie Anne is a special one? He made the cakes. We make the cakes by herself and sell it. Then it's not retail because he's not buying from other and sell, but they make herself. What is this? If let's say he make herself, he make the cake herself.
Manufacturing.
Very good. Okay, so there are 2 one. Okay, you can actually put manufacturing, but of course this one is a small scale one, not a big one, because they do it by themselves. All right. Okay, next one. Esther.
Prudential Insurance Berhad, the mode of business ownership is company. And the type of business activity is service industry.
Yeah, what services that Prudential Assurance is providing?
Insurance.
Very good. Okay, Prudential Insurance, okay, it's selling insurance. So you see, services is they have no product one. You cannot see anything one. The product is a service. So anything happen to any accident happen, then only you claim from them. Okay, so this is called service. All right, like aunties and speculation is sell cakes. Cakes is a physical goods, so it can never be services. All right, cannot. Okay, good. Next, food distributor, Jaliam. Okay, it's a example, it's a company, all right. And yeah, distributor normally is they buy a lot and then sell to retailer or reseller. So it's a wholesale. Very good. Next, Chunzian.
Soon mini market, the mode of the business or ownership is partnership.
Eng Sun, do you think it's one person or two person? If I put Eng and Sun, maybe it's partnership. Eng Sun is what? Eng Sun, do you think it's one person or two person?
One.
Huh?
One.
Yeah, Eng Sun like what's her name? Dalian is one person or two person?
One person.
So mini market normally we don't do normally it's a small business, right? So it's a sole proprietor, one person, right? Eng Sun is the name of the owner. So this is what?
The type of the business activity is retail.
Retailer, okay, retailer. Okay, because they buy from wholesaler and then they sell to consumer like us, okay, end user. All right, next one. Jinnan.
Mode of business ownership for Top Glove Berhad is company.
Okay, Berhad is a company. What Top Glove doing?
Glove.
Yeah.
And
Very popular. Top Glove is very popular now, So
yes.
The type of business ownership.
Okay, the type of business activities is manufacturing.
Yeah, they're manufactured. Okay, they are very big manufacturer company. Okay, just now I was so surprised. Okay, the previous group, they do not know what is manufacture. What is glove? What is Top Glove? They tell me it's a retailer. Top Glove is very famous and famous in the sense that they can export. They export a lot of gloves to in many countries. Okay, and also recently there is some things that being sanctioned by US also Top Glove. Okay, because of they say the US claim that the Top Glove doesn't treat well to their labor, that the foreign labor. Okay, so they say they abuse the foreign labor because of they do not provide them a proper hostel to stay. Okay, so after that, then US say, okay, now if you did not do your social responsibility, all your good exported to US, then it's all been withheld by the company. Can you say can it be wholesaler? Cannot, because Top Glove they themselves is manufactured. They don't buy. Okay, they don't buy it. A wholesaler must be you buy and sell only. You do not involve in any manufacturing. Okay, but Top Glove themselves is they have manufactured. They don't buy from other people to sell. All the glove they sell is manufacturing themselves. Right? Okay, so cannot be wholesaler. Right? Okay, next. Minyu.
Ernst and Young, Mode of business ownership is partnership, and type of business activity is service.
Okay, this is a partnership. Business is what? Sorry. What is the business activities?
Service.
What services they provide? What services they provide? Ernst & Young? Anyone? Okay, I want everyone now use your handphone, go and Google this Ernst & Young and tell me what they are doing. Everyone do it and type your answer in the chat box. Yoga. What? Because you look at the word young, is it? Yes. Ernst & Young is one of the very prominent, very famous, and very popular audit firms, internationally well-known professional firms. Okay, there are 4 in the market. Okay, it's an international one, everywhere one got one. So ultimately, next time if you become auditor, this is your dream to enter one of it. Okay, there are 4 professional firms, international well-known. One is Ernst & Young. The other one is what? Anyone know? The other one is KPMG. Okay. Yeah, and PwC is Pricewaterhouse. Okay. So last time I put Pricewaterhouse, the student told me they are providing water. So I changed to Ernst & Young. Now I put Ernst & Young, student tell me it's yoga. And then the other one is Deloitte. Okay, the other one is Deloitte. All right, last time got five. One is the other one is called Arthur Andersen. That one is 20 years ago. Okay, so that one closed down already. Why? Because they have a scandal. Okay, there is a scandal case. And then overnight, they're being sued by the shareholder. Okay, Arthur Andersen is a very big company like this. Okay, audit firm, because they audit last time they audit in because this 4 company. Okay, is an international one. Okay, every country also have this. So Arthur Andersen is because they audit one company. Is a US company. Is called I cannot remember, too old already. Too many years. It's like a Tenaga National. It's a power company. And because they did not do the audit work well, then actually the company is in a very financial distress. 就是没有钱了啦, financial distress, they are not doing well, but they cheat the shareholder, they make a wrong accounts, okay, and the auditor did not perform well, did not check properly. So after that, suddenly the company shut down because of the no more money to run. So the shareholder sue the Arthur Andersen. Okay, and remember what is the criteria of partnership? There are no unlimited liability. Before that, now we have the one LLP, right? Limited liability partnership, isn't it? Last time do not have LLP. Okay, so all the partners have to fully liable for this court case. Okay, this sue case. So all the partner actually have to pay off and then be sued to jail. All right. So after that, no more Arthur Andersen already. All right, this is a history. Okay, just share with you all as a knowledge lah. So now only left 4, and reasoning. Okay, reasoning. Okay, there's also have some cases. Remember 1MDB. Okay, 1MDB also the same. Okay, there is a lot of scandal. I think most of you all know this. They have a lot of unclear accounting things, okay, unclear accounting treatment, and the auditor is who, you know? Anyone knows? 看你们有没有 general knowledge 没有 no general. So do you want to know who? Okay, not interested. Then I move on. Okay. Interested or not interested, you all? No response. No response, then it's okay lah. Don't want. Say lah. Okay, it's Deloitte. Okay, Deloitte. Deloitte actually is an auditor of 1MDB. Okay, and they're willing to sign that. After that, one of the partner willing to sign, but the rest don't want to sign because they already scared that it will be same like Arthur Andersen. Then when they sue, then later all have the liable. Okay, so after that they resign from that, and then they find Ernst & Young. Ernst & Young also don't want. And now I don't know. Then nobody want to sign the accounts, so it's hanging there. Therefore, they're being sued now. Okay, the company being sued because a company, a big company, a listed company or Berhad company or big company, you need to be audited by the famous audit firm. If audit firm don't want to sign your accounts, don't want to approve your accounts, okay, after you prepare, auditor must audit what is whether your account is correct or not. If the auditor don't want to endorse it, don't want to say your account is correct, that means your account, whatever you presented, nobody want to believe it. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so this is why 1MDB kena sue lah, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is a knowledge. Okay, next continue. Okay, number 2. Question two. Wen Chen, you done already or not, Wen Chen?
Already.
Already, yeah. Wen Chen, why you like just wake up like that? Very sounds like. Okay, next, Junxiang.
Owner brought in his own savings of 50,000 for business use. Debit cash 50,000. Credit capital 50,000.
Okay, brought in cash. Okay, so you debit your saving is cash. Brought in cash 50,000 and credit to capitals. Okay, because he brings his own money. Capital, correct. Next one, Hong Sing.
Bought a motor vehicle by check RM to
28,000.
28,000. Debit is
Maybe what? You buy motor vehicle using check, so motor vehicle.
Debit 28,000.
Debit what? Debit what accounts? Motor vehicles. Okay, debit motor vehicles. 28 and credit.
Bank.
Okay, check means bank. Okay, credit to your bank. 28,000. You write down the figure yourself, the amount yourself. The rest. Lazy to type. The rest you type. Alright, next. Martin is on leave. And Kian Fu.
Acquire inventory of 34,000 on credit. Debit inventory 34,000 and credit payable 34,000.
Okay, debit inventory. Remember last tutorial I told when you buy inventory, we do not directly debit to inventory, we debit to what account first?
Purchase.
Yeah, we go to purchases first. Okay, after that, at the end, only those unsold goods, then we will transfer to the inventory. So you're supposed to go to purchases first and then credit to where? Credit to where? Kenfu?
Not payable?
Not payable? Trade or others? On credit means you haven't paid yet. Okay, you owe to your supplier. Your supplier is who? Trade payable. Okay, trade payable.
Trade payable.
Okay, payable is a general. So under payable, we have two types. One is trade payable, one is other payable. Okay, trade payable is you buy inventory from them, we call it trade payable. Okay, 做生意的 okay, draw trade payables. Okay, if I buy motor vehicles or buy office equipment from that, because this one is for not for me to sell. The equipment I bought from the supplier is not for me to sell. Okay, so we buy non-current asset, that means it's called other payable. Alright, so this is a difference. Okay, next.
Miss, the first one can I debit bank?
This one I can cash or bank also, because they never tell you the saving is cash or bank. You can put bank also, no problem. Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Finish can for Wan Chi.
Obtain a bank loan from CIMB Bank for 88,000. Debit bank and credit bank loan.
Okay, so you apply loan from a bank. In return, you will receive check or bank or cash from the company from the bank. Okay, so either it's bank or cash. Okay, so if the bank give you cash, then you debit cash. If they give you check to bank into your bank, it's debit bank loan. Okay, so credit to the bank loan. Okay, bank loan is a liability. Okay, bank loan. Okay, so the amount you write yourself. Next one, Queenie.
Equipment debit 15,000.
Queenie, I can't hear you properly. Can you speak louder?
Equipment debit.
Debit equipment. Okay. How much you debit to your equipment?
50,000.
Okay, so you buy 15,000 equipment, you debit the full amount to the equipment account and credit to?
Cash.
How much you credit to cash?
750.
Okay, you pay cash as a deposit, 750. Alright. And the remaining is still not yet paid, so you go to where?
Payable.
Okay, this payable is trade or other payables?
Other payable.
Yes, because they are not buying stocks, but you buy equipment. Okay, equipment is for you for your office use, isn't it? So it's for other payable. Payables. 14350. Okay, good. Next one, Yao Kun.
Capital 2,300 and credit is cash 200 3,000. Debit is capital.
Debit what?
Debit is capital.
Debit capital? Are you sure? Capital is equity. Equity, can you debit your equity?
Cannot.
Then is debit what? Not capital, is one there's a special word. You withdraw cash from the owner. Withdraw cash is for his own use. This is not capital, this is what?
Drawing.
Yes, you debit drawings, okay? You cannot directly debit to your capital account, but you debit to drawing account first. Later only you minus out from the capital. Okay, so you cannot directly debit capitals. And credit to where?
Cash.
Cash, because they take out, withdraw cash, that means they take out the cash for his own use. Okay, good. Okay, next. Rachel finish already. Jun En.
That is debit is bank, credit is purchase.
Okay, you sell to your customer by check. Okay, so you debit to your what?
Yeah.
Debit where?
Debit is bank.
Okay, check is bank, debit to the bank, credit to?
Purchase.
We got purchase or? You sell to your customer is purchase, né?
Inventory.
No. Nothing to do with your inventory first. Now you sell to your customer. Sales is what?
Sales.
Sales is a revenue, isn't it? Remember revenue, we have two sections. One is a sales revenue and the other one is other income. So this is a revenue, it's income. So we're supposed to credit
sales.
Yeah, we're supposed to credit sales. Okay, sales is a jualan. Okay, so we credit sales. Why we credit? Because sales is a revenue. Revenue is belongs to the credit family. Okay, and we debit bank. Why we debit bank? Because bank is check. Customer pay us check. Okay, customer pay us check, so we will debit it to the bank. Bank increase. All right. Okay, next. Carmen is still not here, right? Carmen is absent, Wong Carmen. So Carmen is absent, then we go Sydney. Yep, Sydney.
Debit is sales and credit is a travel.
Debit is sales. Okay. Credit is
a travel.
What? Cannot, is payable or what? I cannot. Can you repeat again? Sydney, I can't hear you. Who is your customer? Customer is your trade receivable. Okay, receivables. All right, next. Kaiman.
Paid staff salaries by check, 2,800 ringgit. Debit is salary, credit is bank.
Okay, debit salary. Salary is an expenses, so you debit to your salary, correct? And then credit to your bank because you use check to pay, correct? Okay, then now finish Kaiman. We come back to Brian. Brian.
Debit bank, credit payables.
Debit bank, so correct checks from customer. Okay, so you debit to your bank. You can credit to?
Payables. Trade payables.
Trade payables? Are you sure? Trade payable is a supplier.
Oh. Receivables.
Yeah, receivable. Okay, it's a trade receivables. Okay, you receive money, how can you receive money from your payable? Okay, you receive money from your receivables. Fair enough. Okay, next. William.
Yes, Miss. Debit payable and then credit bank.
Debit trade payable. Okay.
Yeah.
Then credit.
Credit is bank.
Okay. This one I would like you all to change this. Issue check, not 6,000. There's a typo error. Change it to 14250. Everyone take notes on that. Change this figure to 14,250. 14250. Why? Okay, because this one is relating to it says that issue a check for 14,250 to the suppliers of equipment brought above. That means here. Okay, it's relating to this one. Last time we have bought this equipment from the supplier. Okay, so remember we have paid the deposit only, but we still outstanding this. We still owe to this other payable 14,250. Okay, so now we're gonna pay them. Okay, so we will not trade. Sorry, I put other payable. Okay, so now I'm gonna pay them. Okay, previously I credit to their account. Okay, I credit to other payable account. Now I pay for them. I pay to them. Okay, so I pay to them 14,250. All right, and then I use what to pay. I bill check to pay, so I credit to bank. Okay, understand? All right, so you do not debit to equipment because it's already debited last time when you bought at the first time. Okay, but now you only settle the payment to your supplier only. All right, so this is the ones. Okay, can you please take note on this? All right, finish. Okay, now we continue. List down all the book of 7 book of prime entry and the usage if the books. Okay, of the books and if the books of the books. So which are the following? Which are the Jia Wei? Name me one of the book of prime entry. Jia Wei. No. Chong Jiahui, are you here or not? Miss the one why not bank? What lah? What do you mean not bank? Brian, I do not understand what you mean. The first one, why not bank? Or just now I already answered your
This is
question.
the previous one.
Okay. So Jiahui is not here. Jiahui is not here. How come you're not supposed to leave? Okay. Even I my attendance, they are not supposed to leave. Or make a remark that absence. Edwards?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Do number 3. Give me the ball of prime entry. Each of there are 7 ball of prime entry and tell me the purpose.
All 7
All right.
Okay lah. First one, cash book, record transaction by cash or by check.
Okay. First one is cash book.
Second, PT cash book, record small daily payment transaction.
Very good. Next one.
Sales journal, record sales of goods in credit terms.
Very good. Sales on credit terms are only credit terms only can go to sales journal. Okay, good. Next.
Purchase journal, record purchase of goods in credit terms.
Okay, you buy purchase of goods. That means you only buy inventory. Only you can go to that, and it must be on credit terms. All right, good. Next.
Return, sales return, record return of goods goods sold in credit terms.
All right. Okay, good returns to customer from customer. Okay, next.
Purchase return, record return of purchase goods in credit terms.
All right. Okay, so this one is a goods returns to your supplier, then only renter. And the last one?
Last one, general journal, record other transaction not involve cash or check, payment, sales or purchase return.
Yeah. Okay, so all the above, if the transaction cannot enter to any of the above, then you will go to general journal. Can you give me one examples? What transactions that can enter to general journals? Not involve cash.
Not involve cash. Pay salary to employee on credit term.
Apa ini? Pay salary on credit. Credit term is more on the you sell something or you buy something on credit. You pay salary cannot. Maybe you just accrue. Okay, accrued salary. Accrued salary means to say you're supposed to pay to your company, pay to your staff, but you owe them first. They don't have money. Okay, accrued salary. Yes, that means to say you debit the salary. Okay, because you're supposed to pay the salary, but you did not credit bank, but you credit to what account?
Other payable.
Yeah, other payable or accrued account. Okay, accruals account.
Okay.
Right? Okay, very good. Okay, number 4. We're done already, Eugene?
Debit note to add to the amount of invoice for any additional charge.
Can you read me? Wait. Can you all please make a practice? Read the question before you give me the answer. You suddenly give me the answer. I don't know what you're answering. Can you read the question and tell me what you're answering? Can I?
What is the purpose of below source documents? Debit note. To add to the amount of invoice for any additional charge to customers.
All right.
Credit note. To deduct an amount overcharged in the invoice and returns of goods sold.
Okay, so these are the 2 purposes. Debit note means to say that you're further billing your customer. Okay, you underbill, that's why you want to further billing them, or you want to additional charge them certain amount. All right. For credit note is when you want to reduce your customer because of the good return, or because of the discount purpose, or because of the wrong specifications. All this. Okay, so you want to reduce the amount paid. All right. So it's use credit notes. All right. So
Miss,
yes.
Sorry, Miss. Just now I went to washroom.
Who is this speaking? I cannot hear. I don't know who is this speaking.
I'm Chong Jiahui.
Okay. So Jiahui, next time, if you want to go toilets, okay, or any away from here, you have to let me know. Either you key it into you type in the chat box, okay. Otherwise, I would think that your absence. Okay.
Okay, nice.
All right. Okay, next one, number 5. Who's going to finish it again? Julia?
So good to can by online payment. Sales journal.
Okay, they ask you to state which book or brand entry you're supposed to enter. Okay, so this one is what? So good to can by online payment. Go to where?
Sales journal.
Think about it. You sales good, yeah, half correct, but you pay online. Have you paid? Sales journal is when you sell goods. Okay, you sell goods, but not yet receive money. Okay, you sell good, but it's not yet paid, or not yet paid by your customer. Then you go to sales journal. But if you pay immediately, then you go where?
Cash book.
Yes, cash book. The answer is cash book. Next one.
Purchase good from Ahmad on 30 days term. Purchase journal.
Purchase journals. Okay, now this one, yes. Okay, you purchase good, but you're on credit term. Okay, you purchase from Ahmad, which is a supplier, trade payables. Okay, but it's on credit terms. All right, so this one is purchase journals. Okay, continue.
Business owner use his personal check to pay business expenses. General journal.
Okay, business owner use his personal check, okay, to pay. Business owner use his personal check to pay his business expenses. Okay, so this one, does it involve cash?
No.
No, but because of their bringing it into the business, okay, they directly bank into the to pay for that. Okay, so this one is general journals. So what is a double entry for that? They are debiting the expenses, okay, and credit directly to the capital. Okay, write down this double entry: debit business expense. We do not know what expenses, but it's a business expense. Okay, we debit the expenses first, and then credit. So because the owner directly pay for that, okay, so there's no pay cash first, then only what? Okay, so you will credit to capital. All right, but if I change the situation, I say that the business owner pay pump in 5,000 cash to the business, and then I use this cash to pay business expenses, then that will be go for cash book. Okay, but now they actually pay directly for business expenses, so it will not be cash book. All right, go to general journals. Okay. Now, okay, number 4, continue.
Withdraw business check to pay for personal expenses. General journal.
No, this one is no. This one is you withdraw business check. Business check is what? Is bank. Does it involve cash or not? Does it involve cash or bank or not? Cash book is those involve cash or bank. Okay, does it involve cash or bank? Yes, isn't it?
Yes.
Pay for the personal expenses. So this one is what? It will involve what?
Cash book.
Cash book. Okay. And the double entry is what? Debit where and credit where? Pay for personal expense. Personal expense is what? Personal expense is drawings. Okay, you debit to drawings. Credit to where? You use the check, the business check to pay, right? So business check is called bank. So you credit to bank. All right. Okay, cash book. Okay, number 5.
Goods returned from customer. The goods was sold on credit term. Return in word.
Okay, Okay, what written in? Written in what?
The good.
That's a complete word. Okay, student, this is a journal or what? Written in what is just a term. Now I'm asking for the books. So it should be written in what? What? Journals. Okay, you have to write out the journals. Like sales, if you tell sales journal, you cannot tell me sales, right? You must tell me it's a sales journal or purchase journal. So this one is a written inward journals. Okay, written inward. I know it's a written inward transaction, but you will enter to the written inward journals. Okay, understand? Okay, no?
Yes.
All right. Any question for this part number 5? Question 5. So you have to know in what circumstances to be entered to what books. Okay, now then we move on to the last section, section 3. Section 3 is your show. Okay, who is going to present the answers to me? Class rep, you're supposed to appoint students to present answers. What? Did you, Brian?
No, miss.
Why no? Isn't it I already mentioned last week? Okay, now I repeat one more time. Next week onwards, I'm not going to. If no person present, then I will not going to discuss anymore. Okay. Anyway, anyone have done these questions? Question 1, section 3, question 1. Anyone have done that? Brian, did you do that?
I just dropped it earlier.
Anyone have tried these questions? No one. Hi, Eileen. Okay, good. Kaiman, okay. Okay, Eileen, can you share me your answers? Go to present your answer. I'm stop presenting. You share me your answers, so we go through together whether it's correct. So next week onward, Brian, please assign. You already have the assignment group, isn't it? So group 1, you present which one? Okay, next week then you follow with what? Okay, so you have to coordinate yourself. Okay, so next week, okay, maybe group 1 do first. Okay, only 1 question, I think. Section 1, 1 question. Then if you got 2 questions, then group 1 do 1 question. Group 2 do question 2. Okay, just to present. Okay, I think.
Miss, I write in paper.
Write in papers. Kaiman?
I also write in paper.
Next time, if you show, please, when the presenter is supposed to write in, put in the Excel format. Okay, now since nobody's have prepared it, okay, another group has disappointed me. Okay, so never mind, then we do together. Okay, then you continue presenting and you continue answering me. Just now stop with who? Just now who is the last one who answered me? Who's doing the question 5 just now?
Miss, it's me, Julia.
Julia do question 5. Yeah. Then we continue after next Julia is Kai. Kai, you do. Okay, the first one for me. Just read the sentence. So the question asks you to prepare journal entries. Okay, journal entry is similar to this one. Okay, you have to put in, of course, for this journal entry must be more proper. You have to put in the date first. Okay, so then put on top is the dates and which is the date, January 1st, and then debit what and credit what. The first column is a debit. Okay, and then second column is a credit. All right, similar to this. Okay, so. Carmen and Kai, can you tell me the first transaction, the double entry? Read the transaction and tell me the double entry.
Start the business with cash 20,000 as capital. Debit cash 20,000 and credit capital 20,000.
Okay, you write yourself. The rest don't have didn't do. I'm not going to type for you all. Debit, cash, okay, and credit capitals. Okay, good. Next. Zero.
Debit table and chair, 2,400, and credit the payment, 2,400.
Okay, you cannot just put the word like that. Okay, table and chair, we have one word to replace it is furniture. So you say you debit furniture. Okay, you don't debit table and chair, but it's called furniture. And on credit term, that means you haven't pay to your supplier. Who is your suppliers called? On credit term, it just tell you that you are not paid yet. You haven't paid to your supplier. Who is your supplier? Who is the person that you owe money buy the table and chairs? Receivable or payables?
Payable.
Okay, is it trade or others?
Trade.
Is it? You buy table and chair for resale or you buy the table and chair for the office use?
For office use.
For office use. Okay, so if for office use, it should be other payables, huh? Okay, Kai, later you share with us. Okay, you share with us your answer. Okay, never mind. I test the other papers first. Okay, you share with us so that I know the format to show the other students your format. Okay, thank you, Kai, for your initiative. Okay, so this is the double entry. Yeah. Okay, next. Zero down already. Esther.
Debit purchases and credit check cash.
Okay, so you buy goods. Remember, buy goods, you will debit to your purchases rather than your inventory. Okay, debit purchases, credit cash, correct. Next, Jay Liang. Okay, debit cash, credit sales. Very good. Next, Chun Zian.
The purchase good is the credit debit.
Debit what?
Payable.
Debit payable. Purchase good is what?
Purchase good.
You buy good, you debit to where? Goods means inventory. If you buy inventory, means you debit to where?
Inventory.
Just now I just mentioned. Just now did you pay attention here or not?
Inventory debit.
Huh?
Debit.
Huh? Debit bank?
Debit.
Cannot hear you. Debit where?
Purchase good.
Purchases, not purchase good. Purchase.
Yes.
Purchases. Debit purchases. Credit to? Who is Baba Enterprise? On credit terms. On credit terms, that means you buy from Baba but haven't paid to Baba. This is
Payable.
yeah. Trade or others?
Hmm?
Trade payables or other payables?
Trade payable.
Yeah, trade payables, because you're buying goods, buying stocks. Okay, next. This one who is it? Jia Liang, Chun Jian. Is it just now? Is who? Now is that Jinan? Jinan?
Debit sales and trade pay receivable.
Debit what?
Debit sales.
Sales is what? Sales is a revenue. Do you debit revenue? Revenue is belongs to which family? Credit sales means you sell goods to your customer. Okay, sales always class. Always remember, sales is a revenue. Is always credit. Okay, always credit. Students, sales is always credit. Okay, because it's a revenue. Okay, purchases is always debit. Okay, because it's an expenses. Okay, Remember this. Okay, it's very simple. Remember, what you need to know is remember. Okay, expenses is debit. Income or revenue is credit. So you credit your sales and debit to who? Debit to what? You sell to who? You sell to your customer. Who is your customer? Which is on credit terms.
Yes.
Huh? Debit to who? Debit to your trade receivable lah. Aiyo, wait. I'm not sure how you're going to, if it's still now, those who do not know the double entry, you all must do something about it already, okay? Otherwise, how are you going to pass your coursework? This is a very basic one. What? Jinan.
Okay.
Okay, next, Minyu.
Bought a van 20,000 for business use, cash 10,000 pay, and the remaining to be settled within 2 months. Debit is van 2,000 and credit cash 10,000. Trade payable credit 10,000.
Trade payable or other payable?
Other payable.
Other payable. Okay, very good. Debit van. Okay, van is motor vehicle. Okay, debit motor vehicles 20,000. Credit cash 10,000 because you pay cash for this, and the remaining you will settle later. Okay, the remaining that means you still owe somebody. The somebody is called other payable, 10,000. Okay, so this one you write down yourself. I'm not going to show you that to write down for you already. Okay, next, you finish Wen Qian.
A customer paid cash 1,300 to settle his debts. Debit cash, credit trade receivables.
Okay, very good. Okay, you pay cash, so you receive cash, you debit cash, and then credit to the customer. Customer is a trade receivable. All right, good. Next, Jin Xiang.
Cash 2,200 paid to suppliers, so debit trade payable and credit cash.
Very good. Okay, you debit the supplier is a trade payable and credit to your cash. Okay, because you pay cash to them. Okay, good. Next, last one, Hong Sing.
Andron withdraw cash IM 400 for personal uses. Debit is drawing, credit is cash.
Okay, very good. Personal usage is drawing. So drawing is another account that always debit one. Okay, drawing is debit and credit to your cash because you take out cash from the business. Okay, so you credit your cash. All right. So okay, so I already go through the answer. So now I want Kai, right? Kai, can you share me your answer so that some of the students know how to the proper journey, see whether your format correct. Kai?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Okay, very good. Let me share. Let me comment on her answers. Okay. Actually, the dates. Okay, correct. Okay, can you put a D, capital D on the dates? DATE. Put in at the big capitals D. Okay. Do it more proper format now. So on top you have to put journal entry. Okay, so that the examiner, when during exam, can you amend on immediately, Kai, so that the students know what. Okay, debits, dates, the direct, you have to put the dates, then the detail, and then the debit and credit. All right, so can you insert the particular or detail on top of a cash there? Yes, put detail. Can you put big capital in front of the first detail? Same goes to the dates. and you only required to do to put the header one time only. The second one no need to put already. Okay, so the second journal entry you just put it. You can ignore, so you don't, in exam you don't have to repeat the date and the date, debit and credit. Okay, you can continue from that. Compare the second one. Okay, so I believe the answer, and then you see she put in the debit cash, so the debit column. Okay, you can put in front the cash in front, put DR or CR also can. Okay, if you don't want, doesn't matter, because we know that it's a debit already, because the 20,000 for cash is under the debit column, and credit to capital is 20,000. Okay, and then it's good for you to put a description at the below there. So they will say started the business with cash as capital. Very good. Okay, so this is a or some of the students you can put easier one is a capital contribution by owner, also can. So the descriptions is up to you. Okay, so long it's meaningful. All right, no specific words you have to put. All right. So this is the comment. Okay, I think the answer just now. Kayi, do you check your answers when I discuss with the students?
Yes.
Okay, your answer is correct,
Mm.
So you just delete off the header, the subsequent header only lah. Overall, your answer is correct. All right. So students, so later you will submit this these sections for me. Okay, to the Google Classroom. Today I only need you to do this. I think more than enough already for the double entry, but I sincerely hope that those students have problem. Do one more question. So I see you have question 1, 2, 3. So you have tried the 2 and 3 as well, right? Yes or no? Okay, just do a quick check whether it's correct or not. I just check for you on the spot here, so that later you can share with your friend. Office. Okay, number 2, office equipment. Number 1 is correct. Number 2, computer, you can replace it with office equipment. The 3rd of May, yeah, you put in office equipment, answer is correct. And then move on, purchase payables, 6,000, correct. Bank and sales, correct. Next, continue. Number 12 is purchases and bank, correct. Continue. Payables, discount receipt payable. Which one? This one, 6,000. Discount receive, correct, and bank, correct. Okay, 17 is receivable or trade receivable and credit sales, correct. And 21st is drawing credit cash, correct. And then 24th is payables and banks, correct. And 27 bank and receivable and discount allowed. I think the double entry is wrong. Your debit bank 3,000. The 200 is not trade receivable. The 200 is supposed to be discount allowed. Terbalik already. Swap the discount allowed with the trade receivable. The 200 is a discount. You receive discount allowed. You give discount to your customer, so discount allowed and credit to your trade receivable. Okay, when they pay you. All right. And 28 miscellaneous expenses and cash, correct. Okay, your answer is correct. Question 3. Question 3. Debit cash, debit bank, credit capital, correct. Stationery, correct. Debit, third is debit purchaser, credit payable, correct. Number 4 is debit cash and sales, correct. Number 5, insurance and cash, correct. Number 7, office computer. You can change it to replace with office equipment, a proper one. Office computer replace with office equipment. Okay, and number 8 is miscellaneous and cash, correct. Okay, continue. Can you move up to 10? 10 is trade receivable and sales, okay, and wages and cash. Number 14, correct. 17 is rent and bank, all right. And 20th is bank and receivables, okay. Trade receivables and debit payables, credit bank, correct. 23rd is you purchase good on credit term. Okay, 23rd you purchase good, so it's purchases and payable, correct. Okay, Number 25, receivable and sales, correct. 30 is payables and bank. Okay, correct. Okay, one comment is every accounts name, all right? Kai, you have to change all the account name like payable and bank. The first letter words must be big capital because this is a special terms. Okay, so it's payable accounts and bank accounts, but we just ignore the account. But we have to know this is a special accounts name. It's the name of the accounts. All right, so the rest is okay. The double entry is okay. It's just that you have to improve your presentation of your answer only. You delete off all the header, the dates and the RM, all this you can hate. There's a subsequent journal entry you can just delete off, and all the accounts you need to replace the big capital in front. Okay, all right, good. Okay, so if you have tried the extra questions, okay, we have time, then we go through this on the spot. Okay, you make it nicely already, Kai. Okay, you may post it to the Google Classroom to share with your friend. Your answer is perfect, very nice. Okay, well done. Okay, good. Okay, this is what I want to expect from students. Okay, of course, I'm sure not only Kai, the rest, I'm sure got other students also do it. Okay, so next time if you want me to check your answer, okay, I cannot check everyone. Okay, so sorry because I have too many classes. So if you want me to check your answer, you say, teacher, I want to present. Okay, I can check you on the spot. Check for you on the spot. And not okay. So now I assign this homework for you to submit. So this is tutorial 2. Today you only need to submit to me for section 3 is question 1 only. This is not the one. Okay, and submit to me by tomorrow. The due date is tomorrow. Of course, you have done it. You can just submit to me today. Okay, no questions. Any questions? Just now I saw Brian send me this link. Brian, what you want me to do with this Jamboard link?
No, I send this is when those do it on the papers. Then they can share that.
I see. Oh, good. Anyway, those already do in the paper. Okay, just you check with the Kaya's answer. Okay, so you just submit whatever you have done. All right, but good for you to practice some in your in Excel because I foresee of course coursework definitely is online, but for the final exam, I do not know whether they will revert back to the online or not because looking at the cases spike like that. So actually, that's why I asked you all to practice in Excel. Okay, at least you're familiar with that because writing writing on the paper is you're familiar with that already, right? Okay lah, that's it lah. I think you're also very tired already, right? Okay, thank you. Hey Brian, wait, let me stop first because I want to ask you something. Hey, when you share this Jamboard, do you have to do any setting? Why I share in the tutorial? Those no question you can leave already. Okay, you can leave already. So did you do any settings for that? Extra settings?
Yes.
What settings you set? Why I cannot
press
share?
the share button there.
I press what?
But nothing came up, right?
You share it. Can you show me one time? Can you share your screen? Show me how you do that. See whether it is I got miss any steps.
Yeah.
Or maybe I do see whether you all can accept me or not. Just share, right? You share with the college.
Can you still see my screen?
Yeah. Okay, you click on the Jamboard, correct? And then you create a new one.
Then I press this one. At first it's restricted, so I press
Correct.
tungkap one.
Then just done, right?
Then just choose the editor
Editors.
from the viewer. Then
Okay,
copy
maybe
one.
now I try one, see whether you all can accept me or not. can join me. Okay, wait, I do one time for myself. So that tomorrow, if I can share this with during lecture, I can share this up. Create this, and then you press share. Viewer and editors. Done. After that, I copy the link and post it to here. Okay, can you try and whether you can and the rest those still online one, can you please press and let me know you can join my things or not? Oh, okay, can. Oh, I think the day I did not click. I clicked to the restricted. Oh, okay, good. Okay, what is your question, sir? Just now, Jun Xiang say, Miss, next week can we continue online class? Actually, I don't want. No, can we face to face? Can we all go back to online? Okay, Castro, I give you one job. Can you check with your friends? Okay, your group. Do they agree all go for online or not? Yes, then we go for online. I also don't want to go back to college. I scared actually. I was so worried. How many of you want to go for physical class? I actually don't want it. How about you? So, Jun Xiang, you want to go online or go for face to face? But I noticed that some students want to go for physical. Brian want to go physical or online?
I just want online.
Okay, you check with them first. Okay, you let me know. Okay.
Okay.
If they don't, then we will all fall back to go back to online. Better. Okay lah. No questions, then we stop here today. Who drawing this?